from West Fargo was riding on 8th Street East and crossing 33rd Avenue yesterday afternoon when he was hit by an SUV on his right side. This is the area right by Cashwise in West Fargo. Police say the SUV driver did not see the bicycle crossing the road. The boy is in critical condition after that crash. The driver of the car, 21-year-old Kyle Haying, was not hurt, but the police report indicates charges against him are possible. Also new this morning, police have identified the two drivers who were killed in a head-on crash on I-29 over the weekend. They were 66-year-old Ricky Pender of Moorhead and 27-year-old Skylar Cook of Fargo. The North Dakota Highway Patrol says both vehicles were in a section of highway under construction with head-to-head traffic right around 1 yesterday morning when Pender crossed the center line and hit the other vehicle head-on. 3 other people in the vehicles were seriously hurt. A Grand Forks man has life-threatening injuries after 3 semis crashed in Polk County. State troopers say all 3 drivers were eastbound on Highway 17 yesterday morning when they collided. 50-year-old Reyes Bustamante Jr. of Grand Forks was seriously injured. The 2 other drivers had minor injuries. 5 people remain hospitalized in stable condition after that Amtrak train derailment in north central Montana. And officials confirm all 141 passengers and 16 crew members are now accounted for. 3 people died when 8 of the train's 10 cars left the tracks Saturday afternoon. Now, this was on the Empire Builder route, which runs through Fargo and Grand Forks, also northern North Dakota and Minnesota. Derailed cars cannot be cleared off the line until investigators from the National Transportation Safety Board finish their investigation. It's not immediately clear what caused that derailment, but Amtrak officials say no other trains or equipment were involved. The section of track where the derailment happened was last inspected on September 23rd. A North Fargo apartment building is badly damaged after this. Check it out. A car crashed into the building at a high rate of speed. Police were called to the east side of the 12th Avenue Viaduct at 19th Street right around 7 last night. They say the driver lost control of the car and just rammed into the building, causing some 2nd and 3rd floor balconies to collapse. The driver and 1 passenger were taken to the hospital. The extent of their injuries is not yet clear. And we want to take a live look at downtown Fargo this morning, where city crews are starting to block off this busy stretch of Broadway and downtown Fargo. They're shutting down Broadway between 4th and 6th Streets North. That's from the old Powers Hotel up to St. Mary's Cathedral. And it means no cars, no bikes, and no pedestrians, no pedestrians rather. Crews need the space to make repairs to the rail tracks in that area. Work is scheduled through next Monday, October 4th. It's now 6 minutes before 7. Let's get a check of our forecast on this Monday. And we've been talking about this warm up, and it sounds like it's going to happen today.
It sure is. We're looking at warm weather to start the week. And basically, as we go through the week, feeling a little bit more like summertime than what we're doing, which is moving into October by the time we get into the end part of the week here. So some changes happening, but overall on the warm side here today. This morning will be the exception because it is a little cool. In Bemidji, we are at 37 degrees right now, so you're going to want to grab that jacket, that sweater here this morning, something to stay warm with, and especially those locations where we're in the upper 30s and low 40s. Grand Forks is at 41. It's 43 in Jamestown. Fargo checking in at 46. And Verkus Falls has been the warm spot at 54 degrees here with clear skies everywhere. We've got that beautiful sunrise happening here for us. It's been clear everywhere. We've had good visibility, but with the clearing, the cooling going on, Roseau did see some fog develop overnight. Visibility is now at 1 mile, which is a little better than earlier this morning, but just kind of holding steady right now. So watch out for some fog in that area for the morning drive. Otherwise, the weather should be cooperating with your morning commute. We are looking at clear skies, just a few clouds drifting through, and some quiet conditions, not only for today, but heading into the day tomorrow too. Here's a look at your bus stop planner. We're going to be seeing temperatures into the upper 40s, low 50s for that morning wait out at the bus stop. Sunshine once that sun is up, which will be right around that 7:20 time frame here this morning. And then this afternoon, many of us getting to enjoy some sun and temperatures that may get into the low 80s today. Tomorrow, everybody gets in on that. Look at this heat building for Tuesday. We're going to see low to some upper 80s, getting close to 90 in Jamestown with lots of sun, looking a lot more like August rather than the end of September and looking ahead into October as well. So here's a look at our 7-day planner. We've got some real heat for the first half of the week. Then a system moves through, bringing us a chance for some rain and thunder coming up for Wednesday and into early Thursday. Once that clears, we take a step back in temperatures heading into October, the 1st on Friday. But it's still nice. We're looking at low 70s, plenty of sun, running above average. This last week of September, heading into October, looking really nice to be outdoors with. Just have to watch out for that rain as we head into midweek.
Okay. Good reminder. Thank you, Lisa. The deaths of a child and mother in Rapid City, South Dakota are being investigated as a murder-suicide. Police believe the 26-year-old woman killed her 4-year-old son, then took her own life. The father has been ruled out as a suspect. South Dakota lawmakers will decide whether or not to impeach State Attorney General Jason Ravensborg for a car crash last year that killed a pedestrian. House GOP leaders say there is enough support to hold a preliminary impeachment discussion during a special session that starts November 9th. The move does not necessarily mean Ravensborg will face impeachment proceedings. A 24-year-old Wyndmere, North Dakota man is facing DUI charges after rolling his car over the weekend. The Highway Patrol says Garrett Nizer lost control of his vehicle west of Milner Saturday night and rolled. He's in a Fargo hospital with serious injuries. COVID-19 cases are continuing to increase in the FM Metro. And this morning, we're taking a closer look at the surge that is happening in our schools. And we check in this morning with the Valley Today's Brian Sherrod. And you've been busy checking in with some of the big school districts here in the FM Metro.
That's exactly right, Lisa. I've been looking in with Fargo, West Fargo, and also Moorhead with those cases. And what you can notice is that there's an average of 100, and that's within just a month of school starting. Now, as we go and take a breakdown of the overall numbers, this is with students. Fargo has 178, and that's school as of August 25th. West Fargo has 232, that's as of August 26th, and Moorhead has 163, and that's as of August 30th. Now, Fargo and Moorhead have masking policies, while West Fargo does not have one. Now, as we look at the cases from last week, as of September 20th, you can see that Fargo had 25 in just 1 week. West Fargo almost quadrupled the other two schools with 90, and Moorhead has 29 cases. So as you remember, you want to get tested. There are some testing locations in the area. If you go in Cass County, it's Fargo Cass Public Health has testing from 8 in the morning till 5 in the afternoon, but a pre-screening is required. That's Monday through Friday. In Clay County, testing's at the former Thomas Edison Elementary School. That's from 11 in the morning to 6 in the afternoon. That's Monday through Thursday. So, of course, Lisa, all these details can be found at valleynewslive.com.
Interesting to see the numbers all broke down like that. Brian Sherrod reporting live in studio. Thank you. A Minnesota school superintendent is helping battle the district's school bus driver shortage by getting behind the wheel herself. Beth Gaius, the superintendent for the St. Francis School District, posted a picture of herself after taking the test for a license to drive a school bus. She says the shortage of drivers made it crucial, and her willingness to help is inspiring others to pitch in as well. Let's get our answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. Here's today's question. 7% of people say they have done this in the bathroom. The answer? Drink a beer. I think we stumped a few of you this morning. Remember, you can play along every weekday morning. Just head to our Valley News Live Facebook page. The Today Show and CBS This Morning are just about to start, but the Valley Today rolls on. Join us right now on the Fargo CW.